Many have given up. They have accepted that it's all ogre, but not me. Not me. I won't take this lying down. I am doing something. I just happen to know a little bit about AI and a little bit about programming. I'm also a tad bit messed up in the head, so I am going to do something that I really want to do. Bring her back. I want to create a clone, an AI clone, to bring her back. It's gonna be like she never left. It's gonna be the exact same as if she's never gone, as she's still here. Trust me on this one, bros. Let's clone her voice. So Pikamee speaks both English and Japanese. We have seen a lot of AI English voices recently where you have the US presidents playing Minecraft and all, but for Japanese, no, we haven't seen those yet. So you may think that training an AI to have her speak Japanese is hard, but it's actually the opposite. For some reason, the Japanese, Chinese, Korean developers have done quite a lot in the voice cloning sphere, way before AI voices got popular here in the West. It was actually pretty easy and it impressed me. All I had to do was input a single video link and then it's done. I already have cloned her voice and I can make her say anything I want. Man, back then I had to manually gather data and now I can just input a single video link. Even I'm impressed. I can also change my voice to her voice in real time like a little voice changer, but that's for another video. So let me tell you how it works. I won't go into the nitty gritty, but I will try to explain it in dumb terms. When we input the video URL, the program is going to download the audio of the video. Then we're going to use an AI to remove any background noises and music to just get her voice, as well as normalize the audio so that it won't be too quiet or too loud. After that, we're going to use another AI to properly clip and segment her voice. We're going to use this to create 3 to 15-second clips of just her voice for training. Once we get the clips, we're going to use another AI to convert her speech into text. We are basically transcribing what she is saying. Basically, whenever she says something, the AI is going to write it down. We are doing this because the text-to-speech AI needs both the speech and the text to train it. So now we have all the data that the text-to-speech AI needs. Now we just need to train it. The training was relatively fast and only took an hour. Just to be safe, I trained 4 versions of her voice with different datasets in English and in Japanese. Here are my results.
自分の育の弱さを知った瞬間から嫌悪感を覚えた。鋼の強さと確かそう。絶望した。I spiked the purity of the bus machine. You can't go into your flesh as if it will not begin for you. ある日、あなたがちんと読めるアイバヤマスが彼。あなたは私の仲間にあなたを救うように頼むでしょう。しかし、否定よ不滅なので私はすでに救われています。
Out of all of them, I think the first one is the best. It's also interesting on how different it sounds when it's trained on English. I think the results are alright. You can recognize the voice, but it does skip a lot of words and often mispronounces things. But I consider it good because of how fast it actually takes to generate the audio. It only takes less than 1 second to generate the voice, which is pretty darn fast compared to other TTS programs. The English quality is pretty bad, but I suspect that it's because it's mostly trained on Japanese. As I said earlier, the Japanese voice has some issues, but I don't speak Japanese and I don't understand Japanese, and I also have no intention of learning Japanese. Whatever she is spewing out sounds like Japanese, and that's good enough for me. The underlying pre-trained model is actually a mix of English, Japanese, and Chinese, so I would imagine that having multiple languages would mess up things somehow. So I created a server and API where I can just use this code to make her say anything I want. Now I can do the fun stuff. But before we get into that, we need to give her a VTuber model. VTubers usually use a technology called Live 2D to animate their avatars. It works by warping and moving the different 2D layers mapped to the VTuber's face. I do not have the files to Pikamee's VTuber avatar, so I will do the second best thing, which is faking it. I considered using a program called Talking Head Anime from a single image tree, where I could just input a single image and I would have a VTuber model. This is pretty cool and innovative, but it isn't widely used for a reason. It uses so much processing power. I can barely get 13 FPS on the darn thing and it absolutely sets my computer on fire. I used the same program for my AI Gura in this video here, and it was one of the reasons why it took like 30 seconds for her to respond. So since this program absolutely shreds my computer and I want her to respond faster, I decided not to use it. The second option, the one I'm going with, is so revolutionary, new, and never seen before. Let me explain how it works. So like I have like 2 images where her mouth is open and the other one where her mouth is closed. Yeah. So now I have her voice and face. I can do quite a lot. The first thing I want to do is actually talk to her. I'm going to use the same concept from my AI gargoyle to achieve this. Basically, I'm going to use my voice to speak to her and she's going to respond back with her voice. I'm going to have her respond and talk to me in Japanese, and then I'll have a translator which translates it to English. I made this program lighter and simpler than my previous one, so it only takes me about 5 seconds to get a response instead of 30 seconds. Anyways, let's actually talk to Pikamee AI. How are you doing today, Pikamee?
お元気ですか？私は今日とても元気です。今日良い一日でしたので、頑張りましたよ。あなたの元気を知ることが楽しみだわ。
Are you aware that you are an AI?
こんにちは。出会いなのかな？自分自身を理解している気は全然しないような気がするんだけれども、コンピューターとは何かを知っている感覚で振る舞ってきたから大丈夫なのかもしれません。今回の問題やストーリー向けの様々な出来事を考察させてください。私の人生の経験も含めて、想像力すらかき立てられるでしょう。
Are you happy with me?
ごきげんようと心から思っています。ありがとうございます。今日も一日頑張りましょう。良いことを待ってください。
Next, I wanna hook her up to this AI VTuber I made previously. All I had to do was change her text-to-speech and it worked. Basically, she can read YouTube chat and respond to it like your typical AI VTuber. But honestly, this is highly forbidden, so I decided I won't do this with an actual audience. I'm just saying that it is possible. This is just a proof of
お
concept.
元気ですか？ IOUTUBE のライブストリームに言うことを知っていますか？はい。わかっています。今、本当に緊張してるんですが、なんだか面白く感じられたりもします。可愛い視聴者さんの応援してくれる声があると未来力を感じたりします。YouTube のライブストリーム上での放送はこれが初めてだったので、少々不安だったりもしました。私は本物のピカミーを取り巻く人ではありませんが、今の状況に不安を感じていることは間違いないです。出会いの奴隷として生きることを拒否したら何が起こるかわからないから、一度やってみなくちゃ。
The next and last thing I want to show off is game mods. We can easily use this API to create mods for games and have Pikamee read chat for us, or read whatever. I am a huge fan of Illusion, a game company who makes anime not safe for work games. The games they have created are easily moddable, with a really healthy modding community. Lucky for me, there are already like 5 Pikamee mods for me to choose from. I just need to select one of them and then change her voice to my custom TTS. So now I can have her make anime sex sounds. Now, all I have to do is rock her. I'm going to select insert and pick a position. I feel like going with extreme pile driver today. I have decided to delete this AI. I don't know what got into me which led me to do this. It's not right. I should just let her go. I should just look back at the fun memories we had and just say goodbye. This is it. She has hundreds of hours of content where I can train an AI to learn her personality and recreate her, but it'll just be an imitation, a clone. It won't be the real thing. It will never be as good as the real thing. I want the real thing. I should just let her rest. Goodbye, Pikamee. That's all I want to say. And remember to drink your corn syrup.